It is your Classic Metal Show right here on the ClassicMetalShow.com. That is DeMalls with Doing the Stroll and and doing the stroll up to the co-host mic is my good friend Chris Aiken. What's going on, Chris?
Pumped up, man. Ready to do this.
Yeah?
Yeah, I'm in great mood tonight.
Just crack your gain on your mic back just a little bit.
Back?
Yeah, like to the left.
All right.
I know you don't have a lot left there, but you're just a little hot. Just a little hot.
How about that, sweetie?
Better.
All right.
I noticed on the whole show last week, I thought I heard it in my headphones, but I didn't bring it up, but you were just a tad hot.
Yeah, well, I'm definitely hot in this fucking studio. Jesus Christ.
I don't know, dude. It's only in the 50s here.
Really?
Yeah.
Shit, it was like almost 90 degrees today here.
Wow, I think it only got to 55 today.
No, it was hot here today, and I think it's supposed to be hot tomorrow. But yeah, I'm soaked to the bone with sweat right now because Studio B here is not ventilated for dick.
I thought you had an air conditioning unit in there.
You know what? I do have it. I can bring it in, but you know what? Last year when I ran the air conditioner, I did lazy shows. When I just sucked it up and was hot, I did better shows.
Okay.
So I'll just fucking drink beer and be hot.
So there's a method to the madness.
There is. There actually is, and I'll wing it. I'll just be hot.
Okay.
That's fine.
All right. Well, if it works for you, it works for me.
Well, as long as it works for the audience, I'm game to do whatever.
Sure, absolutely. Well, we are back again, and you and I were talking earlier this week that we thought, at least initially, we thought that we did a really shit show last week.
We did. We even said it on the air.
Yeah, and you know what? I went back and listened to all of the segments this week.
Yeah.
It was actually pretty funny.
You know what? I listened to a few on in my whirlwind on Friday. My 4 hours of driving, I listened to quite a few of them. And yeah, it wasn't as bad as it felt at the time.
Right.
I think it was just that we were having technical issues, and that pisses both me and you off.
Yeah. Well, I didn't realize that there was any real technical issues. I know that the chat room was having problems. Mm-hmm. But being that I can't really pay as much attention to the chat room through the evening as you do.
Sure.
Because, I've got two computers running and the board and everything else. I don't have time to sit there and, monitor the chat room. But right. I guess they were having problems.
Yeah, it was all fucked up last week. It just, you couldn't post like you would post. And the only way you could see it is if everybody refreshed their screen.
Right.
Like instead of just typing. So, I actually emailed back and forth with Chatwing this week and said, hey, fuckies, get this shit together.
Right. Right.
So allegedly it's fixed.
Okay. Well, anyway, this week, being that the Hall of Fame opening is only, 2 weeks away?
2 weeks from today, my friend.
Yeah. I've made some purchases this week, and I picked up something really sweet just a half an hour before the show.
Oh, yeah? What's that?
For you.
Pussy?
Well, that'd be great, too, but I'll leave it up to you as to which way you want to go. But
okay,
I found this, and I didn't know that it even existed. I'd been looking for something in my mind's eye. I kind of knew what I wanted, but I didn't even know it existed for real.
Okay.
Well, as you know, Radio Shack unfortunately filed for bankruptcy.
Yeah,
and they always carried a whole lot of cool shit.
Sure. Well,
years ago, their electronic line was called Realistic.
Okay.
And they used to make all kinds of stuff. I mean, they went from anything from CB radios to, I don't know, just electronic components to just anything,
Yeah, they even had their own batteries, didn't they?
Yeah, Realistic batteries. So that was their brand name line. And I bought a lot of Radio Shack stuff over the years. It was always convenient. It was always in a strip mall or at a mall somewhere, and they always seemed to have the little pieces, parts that you might need.
It was always a little more expensive, but at the same time, it was worth the expense to not have to go fuck around at Kmart or Walmart or wherever to get whatever you needed.
Right, exactly. So I I know that you need to set up shop at Studio C,
right?
Which is basically the office of your pinball museum.
That's right.
And we did a pretty good job on the fly a few weeks ago when you had to broadcast from there.
Sure.
Well, I found this mixing board that was made by Realistic.
Okay.
And the thing I like about it, and because on so many smaller mixing boards, they don't have very many mic inputs.
Okay.
This one has 3 mic inputs that are all the 1/4-inch plugins.
Nice.
And they're slider faders.
Okay.
So they all plug in the rear.
All right.
Three mic inputs in the rear, plus 2 auxiliary inputs for, like your computer, audio and that kind of stuff. Yeah. So you could actually hook 2 additional items to it. So it's a 5 input board.
Nice.
But the important thing is that it's got 3 mic inputs.
Yeah, that's very good.
With individual controls.
So then I wouldn't even need that little sideboard.
Yeah, exactly.
That's nice.
Exactly. So I was looking on eBay. eBay's got just a ton of stuff on there. So I just put in mic mixer.
Okay.
And this one came up, and there's like I don't know, there's about a dozen of them on there.
Okay.
Well, somebody was offering one brand new in the box. Now it's a vintage thing because it was made years ago. But you know how people store stuff away for decades.
Sure.
And this one apparently came from like an estate sale or something.
Okay.
Picked it up for $26.
$26.
$26.
You realize that first piece of shit mixing board that you grabbed for me eons ago? I think you spent like $150.
I don't think I spent that kind of money. I think I spent maybe close to $100 on the mixing board. It's tiny. Yeah, it's a little mixing board.
Yeah.
So anyway, I picked this thing up.
Okay.
Just a half hour. I won the bid. There was only one bid on it at like $17.
Wow.
And I went ahead and waited till just the last seconds.
Right.
And I was able to pick it up for $26.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's sweet.
Yeah, I know. And the thing is, and like I said, the reason I liked it so well is because it's got 3 mic inputs, it's got the slider faders, it was brand new in the box.
Mm-hmm.
It's just kick ass.
Yeah, for $20 you can't beat that. Even if it doesn't work, it's nothing lost.
Yeah, exactly.
That's awesome.
I'm going to send you a link for it so you can see it for yourself.
All right, let's see what we got here.
So I think you'll like it. Then on top of that, I found this I bought 4 headphones.
Okay.
For because we need them.
Broadcast.
Yeah, and I picked those up for $14 a piece.
For 4 sets of headphones?
Yeah.
Wow. That's not bad either.
Yeah, and they're not huge or anything, but they'll do the job.
Dude, $14 a pair of headphones is gold these days. Have you seen how much fucking headphones cost?
Yeah, I know.
They're ridiculous.
I know that is. I know. So I'm always on the lookout for stuff like that. See,
I'm wearing a new pair of headphones right now that I bought maybe a month ago or something.
Mm-hmm.
They're Sony whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I think I paid $80 for them. And they're not Beats, but I mean they work.
Sure.
But still, they were $80 fucking bucks.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Well, take a look at that. I sent you the link there.
Let's see. Of course, this laptop's going to open it in fucking Opera or some fucking faggot thing. Let's see. Paste. Paste and go. Realistic, $26. Oh, yeah, I remember the red box. Everything was in a red box back then.
Yeah, true.
Oh, yeah, that'll work nice.
Yeah. Look at the rear, the 5th picture over to the right there.
Oh, pow. Holy shit.
See that? The 3 on the far right of the meters.
Right.
Those are the 3 mic inputs.
Okay. Yeah, that's nice.
And then look at the 3rd picture.
3rd picture. All right.
Where the top of the thing.
Yeah.
The 3 sliders from the left to the right are the
mic channels.
Yeah, mic channels.
Okay, yeah, that's easy. That's nice.
So my thought is either you could use that for Studio B, and take the board you're currently on to Studio C, or just take that one to Studio C. However, you want to work it.
You know what I'll do? I'll see which one is smaller. I'm thinking this one is smaller.
Yeah, that one is definitely smaller. The one
then
you
that's
have.
the one that'll go to Studio C, because that's the one that'll have to get moved, put away.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I guess I could leave it out, but
So what do you think of that?
That's pretty solid. $26. That's fucking the bomb.
Yeah, I know. Brand new in the box.
Yeah, that's pretty good. I like those old school fucking meters.
Well, those are the actual, meters rather than the digital light up meters.
I know. It's just funny. I mean, that shit. These days, that looks like it's old fashioned technology. Back then, that was like the shit.
Yeah.
But now that looks like something from the 40s to detect radiation.
Yeah, exactly.
Very cool, though.
But I liked it. I thought, man, now that's simple.
Yeah.
It's to the point. It does what you need it to do.
Mm-hmm.
And then on top of that,
yeah,
I'm going to throw in something that's going to make life even easier, being that we're mixing old technology with new technology.
Mm-hmm.
I found
producer.
I found this. I purchased this too. Let me find it here. I'll show this to you.
All right.
Too, that you're gonna be able to plug this into the back of the board.
All right, let's see.
And this will basically convert the audio from the board and allow you to plug it into your laptop using a USB.
Ooh, now we're talking.
That way you don't have to run, a cord in and a cord out and all that kind of stuff.
And all those, yeah. Oh, that'll be nice, dude. Are you kidding me? I feel spoiled.
Look at that.
Daddy is spoiling me.
Did you see that?
I'm pulling it right now. Copy selection. I'm going to paste it right here. Paste and go. So you just plug that.
Yeah, from the outs, the RCA outs on the board.
Okay.
You plug that into that.
And then you just plug that into your USB.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Now we're talking.
And then you put the outs on that thing back into the board so you can play the audio from your computer, like your Skype and stuff.
Right.
It'll go back into the board on a channel.
So really, as long as I keep this whole thing hooked up once, all I got to do is plug the USB in and I'm ready to go.
That's it.
Oh, now we're talking. Now we're talking about something solid here. I like that. Will it work on Windows 8? Because I have the new Windows 8 laptop.
Yeah, I think so.
There. All right.
I think so. It doesn't. It just takes a driver that it just downloads by itself.
Okay, because I'd rather use my Windows 8 machine.
Right.
My normal laptop.
Sure.
Even though it sounded okay when we did it a couple weeks ago, I hate the sound off of that laptop. It just is. It's got that fucking Beats mixed into it, and you can't really turn it off.
Yeah.
And it's just funky.
Yeah.
Just kind of funky. But yeah, oh dude, that's gonna be the shit.
Yeah. So on the back of the board, you just take your RCA jacks, plug it in, and then route it back, and then just plug it into your computer, and it just sends audio to your computer and sends the audio from the computer into the board to a channel.
Well, I'm looking forward to having all this good stuff. That's going to be the shit.
So there you are.
So when are we going to have all this stuff? Are we going to have it for the opening?
Oh yeah, it'll be here this week. Well, the little converter.
Yeah,
I already have that.
Oh, okay.
I got it. I got it yesterday.
Okay.
And then the board, the one that I just got, I'll have it by Wednesday or Thursday this week.
Okay, sweet.
Yep.
That's pretty solid.
So I've been doing some shopping.
Oh yeah, I guess.
As you can see.
I guess you've been making the big money over at the corporate world,
Yeah,
huh?
Somewhat.
Yeah.
But this stuff isn't all that expensive.
Oh, I know. But it's still I sort of figured you were going to take over that place, especially after I met the people.
Right.
I knew you were going to fucking be the king of that place. And you are already.
Yeah, sure. And I'm going to show you the headphones that I bought.
All right, let's see. I'm sure the audience is enthralled by this.
Yeah, well, the other thing is,
yeah,
I got this. I got this. I'll get these this week.
All right.
I'm going to shoot this over to you too. Well, what I'm trying to say here is that if you're coming out to the opening in 2 weeks, we're going to have some quality stuff. Or if you're just going to listen to us on the show,
right? We're
prepared.
We are definitely going to have a good show that day. And I was talking with our friend Corey, and Corey's all in for the broadcasting. He just wants to know what time you're going to start broadcasting so he can rearrange his schedule.
Okay.
And I'm like, okay, we'll figure that out this week. God knows, I don't know what's going on. I'm so, as you can imagine, I'm in a haze with the museum, but
right.
You know, what it is, and it's coming together nicely. It's going to be fun.
Did you see that last link I just sent you?
Is it from eBay?
Yes.
Yeah, all right, let me copy that one. Copy. I can't click the damn links because then it tries to open, and I don't know what it's trying to open in, but I should probably clean up this thing. Man, who the fuck is texting me? Okay, so you hook this.
That one goes to the tape out.
Okay.
On the back of the board. And then if you have guests in your Studio B or Studio C, well, now that you have a board, you know, you can have like 3 or 4 extra people.
Okay.
Yeah, and everybody can have a headphone.
Oh, that's nice. Yeah, instead of everybody getting a one-sided headphone.
Yeah, and I do it now. Speaking of headphones.
Yes.
There you go, right there. Copy and paste.
Yeah, like a fucking Windows from Windows 3.1. Oh, yeah, those work.
Just simple.
Yeah.
They got the single lead on them.
Yeah.
You know?
John, that text was John.
Yeah.
He said, "You're right. This segment is edge of your seat shit. Absolutely unable to turn it off."
Well, anyway, so look at the price I paid for those.
Wow, that's pretty cheap.
Yeah.
That's solid.
Yeah, so there you are. So you're going to have a whole setup over there for you.
Nice.
So you'll be set up in Studio B and Studio C now.
Awesome.
So when your friend John, who just isn't too thrilled with this segment, comes down, at least you'll have quality equipment so he can booger it up.
Right.
so there you are.
Well, you know what? Now that we've established that Stephanie's better on the microphone, there's really no need for John to ever come and do the show again, is there?
Right.
Yeah, I'd rather talk to Stephanie anyway.
Yeah.
Certainly rather look at her.
Sure.
Jesus God.
And this is something else I got for Studio B as well, because you need some.
Yeah.
I got this too. Look at the price on these.
All right, let's see. Copy.
Yep.
Paste. Oh yeah, you showed me these, didn't you?
I don't know if I did.
I think you showed me these.
Yeah, look at the price on that.
Oh, for 3? That's not bad.
Yeah. Three mics.
That's pretty solid there.
So there you are.
Holy shit. I'm going to need a closet just for gear.
So overall, I may have spent $200.
Wow. That's pretty solid there.
Yeah. So there you are.
Nice.
Enough of the gear and the tech talk, though.
Yeah.
I just wanted to see what you're getting.
Right. If Steph is in the studio, it would be Studio D.
True. No, true. It'll be Studio DD.
Yes. Or if she comes to the studio in the museum, it'd be what? Studio C Cup?
Right.
Yeah, I'm in.
Yeah, exactly.
She does have some nice tits.
She does.
Damn sure. Those are fucking spectacular.
Yeah. So there you are, Mr. Aiken. You're going to be all hooked up.
I like it. I like it a lot. Thank you, Dad.
Well, you know what the thing is the show has been doing so well.
Yeah.
That I think it's time to take it up a notch.
Yeah.
Make it easier for all of us. So since you do have to travel and since you do have to switch from place to place,
sure,
it should just be easy. You should just be able to plug and go.